Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Breezy Boy. We're back at it again at College Football 25. It's week 11, LSU Bama. Let's get into it. We're just a couple weeks away from regular season, man, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This should be a good year, hopefully.
Hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country.
Yeah, let's do this.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And strong coverage that will tackle him at the 11-yard line. So Alabama's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, fans on both sides have not forgotten Alabama's beatdown the last time they played. All the emotion, the intensity at Tiger Stadium, and Kalen DeBoer, his first taste of the rivalry, had the tide ready, and they pounded LSU.
When I think back to this game, and we were so excited to call this one, I just think of how Alabama's offense handled this environment. Jalen Milroe, one week he looks great, the next week just not quite there in the passing game. But this game, it was all about his legs. The best athlete on the field by far. How will Bama do without that explosive playmaker at quarterback this year?
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a quarterback keeper, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cuevas. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Portman. Rounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 coming up. Back in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. And here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end, who can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action. He's looking to throw. Touchdown. They finish off the scoring. A horrible field position to start the drive. They just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys know what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make it swarm to the pass rush.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, we're all the way back to John Kirkland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Onto the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the BHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Pass interference. Offense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the pass is incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Portland. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tampa.
job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here and move the sticks.
Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. It's a fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The throw. It's Simpson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We'll do a throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The fastball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense clicking now. It's a first down at the 45.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's worked out quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert? Breaks into the clear. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk of on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Takes off in the bootleg. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pressure is coming.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion sets up a second down. Grab behind the line. It's Sharp. He's going to lose yards there. Defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this team. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover for those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Oh, what a grab. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Of the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. Quick throw. The catch is made. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established.
Looking deep down the right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you...
Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Using his legs, it's Miller. He's in the clear. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches...
Oh, here, can you believe it? The defense has got it. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simpson. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Defense off the field after that sack. The punting unit now on. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission.
Let's go!
Wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. A low line drive, ugly punt. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Using his legs, it's Durham. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move and change that incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Tigers. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's ordered 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Oh, he makes the catch. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Hey, really good execution here by this quarterback. Good job on this pitch. Pick up a bunch of yards. Just not quite enough for the 1st down. Big decision. Can't wait to see what they do here on 4th down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. LSU is now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of it. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. And they will try out the field goal team here. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st down, it's play action. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away. And those LSU fans really beginning to party now, Kurt.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Simpson. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's third and short at 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They pick up the first on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Here we go.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the right. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal. Handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it.
Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Caught on the outside, it's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you play one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He could go inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Ineligible receiver. Downfield.
Touchdown. Easy.
So the defensive touchdown
Hell
stays
yeah.
on the board.
Let's go,
The offense had a
Tigers!
chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. 5-yard gain. Second and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Trying to find some room. It's Durham. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Nice grab. It's Anderson.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
They're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
LSU has moved into the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. From the shotgun, here's the inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. This was a case of a
Let's go, Packers!
Business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Go. Alright. Wait, let's do some recruiting. Alright, let's go fight some pig suey, whatever the hell they say.
A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go to work first. Battle for the Golden Boot always seems to get a little bit testy, and this thing was tight. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, one-possession game, but the Bayou Bengals turned it up against the Pigs.
Yeah, and the LSU did a really good job.
No, nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense has it their own move. Touchdown, Tiger. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a second and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Blake. Ernie on the Jets. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Green. Bears the pressure. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that...
Touchdown, LSU! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Green. He's got it down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Runs through a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
Finds his tight end. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. using his legs to buy some time. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Well, the quarterback let his target too much in that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hilton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Let's go. To the air on first down. Got his man. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Crosses the 45. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. That pass is incomplete. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over the Golden.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not only has it been in the same conference, but they played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Going up top again. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking downfield, it's Green.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year. And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Come on. This is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal. It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about. Going for the big play. Makes a catch at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Let's go!
They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end. And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown. Got it in the middle, it's Platt. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country. Going to try the upside. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Good timing on the quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Going to swing it on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking left. Complete downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38. These guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. He'll take a shot. Go to the end zone. It's picked off.
And And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy and did.
Nowhere to go, and the ball was loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Oh, that's bad.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The Razorbacks have a chance to make their defense's work productive as they come to the line. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Green. Pulls it in, it's Washington. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. With the catch, it's Green. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. The returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the Razorbacks will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Green. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he makes the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Durham. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Catch in the middle. It's Durham. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got enough space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the right. Touchdown, Bayou.
Tigers!
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If every journey begins with a step, This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Green. The quick out. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Oh, out of space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. Another 4th down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. He's still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Caught in the backfield, it's Platt. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the quick shuffle pass. They'll go with the quick touch pass. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To throw, it's Green. Rushes on him. Runs through the tackle. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Razorbacks have moved it inside the 20. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. It's complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll move the tight end. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Razorbacks! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Use the play fake, down to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The screen, he's got wheels. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 11. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. The give out of the gun. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using the quick game. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Green. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the lone running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. The offense coughs it up. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Green. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give as they work on that clock. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Wide open spaces.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the end zone. How about the big fella getting down the field? He didn't score, but flip the field completely and now set this offense up in a position to score some points.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Touchdown, LSU!
Did not mean to do that. We just missed a drive of defense.
On the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please do like. Thank you, and have a nice day.